who gave you to me.
It's like, it's just a whole nother level of mastery. It is like using completely different forms.
Great day to play. Great day to play.
How did that go?
Ooh, just got ooh yeah, ooh bop.
You're not moving nearly enough. I was gonna say he's way more energy than both of us combined.
Ooh yeah, ooh yeah.
I don't know why that makes me think of Hanson.
One hit wonder.
Right. Whatever happened to them? Do you think they still just go around and like, what we were talking about before of like people going around and picking up girls? Do you think they just go up to girls and be like, hey, remember that song?
But
I sang that.
That was me.
It's like the kid from Sixth Sense.
Yeah. Hey.
All right.
Hey, check it out. I see dead people.
What are you doing right now?
I'm the guy. I'm the kid from the.
Oh, I've never seen that movie. What was that movie?
I got a Rolex.
All right. It's a great day to play, everybody. Welcome on into the channel.
Yeah.
Whether it's first time here, you were joining us, thank you for being here with us today. You're loved, appreciated, always welcome here in this channel, and you are.
Enough.
Today, we are here with Gary Valenciano performs I Will Be Here, Warrior is a Child, live on the...
Wish Bus. Wish 1075.
Okay, I was gonna say, you're disappointing me right now.
Sorry, my
That's
bad.
not how you never say Wish Bus as Wish Bus. You always say it as...
Wish. Stop. No, now you're cueing me. I don't like this. This isn't how this works. Now that you... The thing of the thing and the... No, okay. All right, you don't do it either. So let's keep going.
Didn't we already say enough?
Yeah,
we already
did
say
that.
enough?
Yeah.
Okay.
Enough.
Brad's running with a camel could have haunted him forever if he went in alone. But by choosing Morgan & Morgan, he would never have to be alone in the process. Look, I know that hiring a lawyer can be intimidating, but it doesn't have to be. By choosing the right law firm to be your partner, you can easily navigate through the toughest incidents. And with Morgan & Morgan, you have a true partner that you can trust. Did you know that you could sue when you're in an accident to be made whole? Did you know that you're not suing the person that hit you, but rather their insurance company? Did you know that you don't need a lot of money to hire a lawyer? You have questions, and Morgan & Morgan has the answers. If you're ever injured in an accident, you can check out Morgan & Morgan. You can submit a claim in 8 clicks or less without ever having to leave your couch. For more information, you can get started at forthepeople.com or dial #law, that's #529 from your cell phone. If you haven't already, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, follow along with our journey, check out our live stream Saturdays noon Central Time, and you can check out our brand new single, My Light, that's out now, Spotify, Apple, Amazon, and all the other places that music exists. Is that what you wanted?
Yeah.
Now you're cueing me.
Yeah.
No, I don't want this.
I don't like to be cute. I don't like to be cute, okay?
I know you don't like to be cute.
Ha 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 ha. I knew you were going to do that. I knew you were going to do that in my head.
So you cued me up?
Yeah, I knew you were going to do
to
that.
call you not cute?
Mm-hmm. See? Double jeopardy.
I don't think you understand what that means.
Double jeopardy.
Let's just go. That's my CD. It's a nice looking CD. It's good stuff. It's good stuff right there.
Wish 1075.
Tomorrow morning, if you wake up and the sun does not appear,
Wow.
I will be here.
Dude.
If in the dark we lose sight of love, hold my hand and have no fear.
I've never seen somebody use vibrato the way that he uses it. He does not use it in his voice. He moves his head
Right. He
to
can't
do his
stop
vibrato.
moving.
Right. But he has to, like during his flat notes, if you watch, he's perfectly still, only for a moment. But he doesn't do his vibrato just by letting it through his voice. It's not like, where like I'm doing it in my chest. He's doing, like he's literally doing his vibrato just by,
I think
at the end of notes.
But just seeing him in the beginning of the song and during this type of song where it's not very fast, I feel like he's a very specific type of person. Like you can tell that he not only does he like to move, but it seems like he can't stop moving.
Yeah.
Like he's constantly like readjusting himself. And even in this song, if you close your eyes, you would think he's going, have no fear.
Yeah.
But like he's, you know, like
Right.
he's very, so I think like that's what makes him so unique is that like he's a different type of
It's a very,
mind.
very different type of performance. Yeah. Very cool. Wow.
And have no fear, 'cause I will be here.
Wow.
And I will be here when you feel like being quiet, when you need to speak your mind. I will listen and I will be here when the laughter turns to crying, through the winning and losing and trying, we'll be together. Whoa, and I will be true to the promise I have made, to you and to the one who gave you to me.
It's like, it's just a whole nother level of mastery. It is like using completely different forms of things, not just for him probably that suits himself, right? Who suits his style, but of really understanding the different types of nuances that you can get out of the still flat tones. Even like when he approaches a note sometimes of like, to between his movements. So instead of being like, you know what I mean? Like giving like that throw of like just things like I wouldn't even consider, but it makes so much sense.
Yeah.
Because again, these aren't like stuff like that is not stuff that you are trained. Most of the time, you're actually supposed to not do things like that.
Yeah.
But he's kind of made it for himself. And again, whether it's just to fit his own style, like you said, because he just moves a lot, or if it's the best way that he learned to be able to do some of those things, it's just crazy.
He has a different mind. I feel like he approaches his just singing in a completely different way.
Right.
Yeah.
And I guess this kind of makes sense though, because a lot of these singers from the Philippines we've heard, you know, they didn't have proper vocal training when they started, right? It's not until they get bigger that they start working with vocal coaches. So if you had to train yourself, like think about being a kid. Kids pick up patterns, right? They don't necessarily do the same thing as adults do. They don't break it down the same way. They pick up patterns. And you're hearing people on the radio and you're like, oh, I hear that they're doing this thing with their voice. How do I do it?
Right.
You're trying to figure it out. You're not going to know as a kid unless it just comes naturally that if you push air out a different way that it's going to happen.
Yeah.
It could just be like one of those things where it's just like, that's how he taught himself how to do it. And it just worked. And then he ended up working that into who he was. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like it's just so crazy because you see that through a lot of different artists though, is all the different ways that they use mouth openings, different apertures, different sounds that they use that don't feel like they're the normal style that people would be trained in.
But he seems to.
I mean, he's got it. So
Yeah.
like, man, wow.
Gave you to me, just as sure as seasons are made for change, our lifetimes are made for years. Cause
Oh my God.
Will be here.
That was so good. That was so good. And he landed, it's like he landed on his feet 3 times in a row, you know?
Our lifetimes are made for years. 'Cause I will be here and we'll be together forever. 'Cause I will be here.
Jeez. This, like, especially with the vocal quality, like, this feels like it should have been in a musical. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? Like, I
Yeah.
think, like, this sounds like the song that should be right before the intermission.
Yeah.
Like, when the big, like, you know, climax is coming and there's like an emotional decision that's about to be made. This feels like that.
He has a like the way that his words are shaped. It's a very musical kind of aspect.
Yeah, yeah.
Like he's very clear.
Yeah.
Very, very
He
clear.
uses the normal like musical theater type of structural pronunciation where you don't. Yeah. You hold out the letter that will sound like it. That's the easiest to make the noise come through that vowel until the very end, and then you change it. Man, wow.
Wish exclusive on Wish 107.
They did it in between the two songs.
Lately,
Oh.
I've been winning battles left and right. But even winners can get wounded in the fight. And people say that I'm amazing, I'm strong beyond my years. But they don't see inside of me, I'm hiding all the tears. They don't know that I come running home when I fall down. They don't know who picks me up when no one is around. I drop my sword and I cry for just a while. 'Cause deep inside this armor, the warrior is a child.
Dude. Somebody said this is his own composition for his son. That's so cool.
Well, this song is like pretty cool. I like the lyrics for sure.
I'm sitting here and I'm like, you know, I think about stuff like this and like, I'm like, oh man, like how cool would it be? Like Gary Vee's your dad. And he like comes in, he's like, all right, son, I'm going to write this song. I'm going to sing this for you. And then you have my kid who like something's going on and I go to sing to him. He's like, no, stop.
I hate
Dad,
singing.
don't sing. You know what he said to me the other morning when I got up? So yesterday morning, so Lauren dyed my hair.
Mm-hmm.
It was just like completely blonde. All the color came out. And so I woke up and I walked out in the living room and Gideon just looks up and he just goes, and like looks at like Lauren and I was like, oh, you don't like, yeah, daddy color changes hair. She's like, do you like it? And he goes, no. Just exactly. He just goes, no. And I'm just like, oh, well, thanks, buddy. He goes, I liked it purple. And then I just like, yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, sorry. That's my.
Sorry, kid. Hate to disappoint you.
That's my kid.
Well, guess what? I'm not coming to your first basketball game.
No. Thanks, bud. Anyway.
Warrior is a child.
They're moving.
Yeah.
They don't know that I come running home when I fall down. They don't know who picks me up when no one is around. I drop my sword and I look up for a smile. 'Cause deep inside this armor, deep inside this armor,
God, how fucking straight was that?
Deep inside this armor,
What?
Okay.
the warrior
Hey.
is
Dude,
a child.
Okay.
there and that was
Okay.
So he showed like he showed us colors right there real quick.
Yeah.
He said 5 of these notes don't fit, but they do. like that's that like experimental kind of jazz kind of like
Yeah.
that's crazy. 5 of these notes don't fit.
One
I
of
made
these
it.
things is not like the other. But I'm gonna make them belong.
Yeah, that's so wild.
Deep inside this armor, the warrior is a child.
God, man.
Wow.
I don't even know with him, man. I don't know if a lot of these. I just don't know.
I really like his style. Super different. It's really it's super unique, but at the same time, it sounds great.
Yeah.
Like sometimes unique stuff is kind of like ew, but like he sounds so good. Those notes when you said that, it was just like
It was great, especially like people have ranges in their voice, and that's kind of that range where you're cutting off kind of between your chest voice to some of your head voice, and it's just like there's this really weird place in a lot of male voices that like starts just getting kind of crackly and raspy, and it was just like it's like somebody just took an arrow and just shot it
that's
right
exact-
through fog.
Like, yeah, like when you see
it's just like
in 300 when the spears are super straight when he does this thing and it's just like
it's just like wow. Like I don't know, like it's I don't know. It's very, very difficult to explain it outside of just trying to give you the image of it, but that's like what it sounds like to your ear. It's just like it's just crazy when you hear notes like that. It's kind of the same thing you talk about with some of the women singers when the notes hung out at the end.
That was a moment.
Perfect note happens, and it's just like wow. Very, very cool. All right. I hope that you guys enjoyed this. Please, if you haven't already, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, follow along on their journey. Check out our live stream Saturdays noon Central Time, and you can check out our brand new single, My Light, that's out now, Spotify, Apple, Amazon, and all the other places that music exists. If nobody told you that they love you today, wait, hold on. Well, I mean, we do love you, but we got to give them a code.
pig.
Monkey.
Pig monkey.
Big monkey.
Don't forget. Secret code.
Secret code. If nobody told you that they love you today, don't forget that we love you. You're appreciated, always welcome here in this channel, and you are enough. And last but certainly not least,
It was a great day to play.
thanks, guys. We will see you in the next video.
Goodbye.
Bye.